What's up, Hambone here, and this is another Last of Us multiplayer video, and the gameplay that you're seeing in front of you is the game I got right after the closest game ever that I uploaded this past Tuesday, and it was pretty entertaining. I do end up attacking their safe a lot at the end, and it gets pretty entertaining at that point. So, that's that. But the two topics I'm going over today is I am canceling my Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, and I'm going over why I'm doing that, and then I am also going to talk about a little rumor that came up and some things that it could mean about the HDCP being on the games of the PlayStation 4. But first off, I am canceling my Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, so if you happen to be looking for it, I doubt many of you were, if any. I'm canceling because I found myself, because it was the final mix version, which I have never played before. I was looking for every subtle difference that they could have put in the game, and I knew they didn't have many early, but I was still looking for them, and it ended up making me concentrate more on the game and less on trying to be in any form of entertaining, and the video ended up being very dull and boring, I must say, and I wasn't satisfied with it, so I decided to just not do it, and I will be doing it again in the future after I beat the game all the way through. It won't be anytime soon, though, but I will do it at some point, so there's that. Anyway, going on to the main topic, which is the rumor of HDCP being on the PlayStation 4. HDCP, if you didn't know, is what prevents people from recording through HDMI directly with the PlayStation 3. If you didn't know, unless you have certain devices, or the HD PVR 2, I believe, can record through HDCP, but that's the only capture device I can think of that does record through HDCP legally. It prevents you from, it sends a signal and it prevents you from actually recording with any sort of device. And that's why if you have a PlayStation 3 and you record, you know that you cannot record through HDMI unless you have a certain setup, or you record through the component cables. And while there are, on the PlayStation 3 there was the component cables, on the PlayStation 4 it's only HDMI. So it's kind of bad for people who like to record, and it does lead to some problems. But the thing is, it's still just a rumor. And another thing that came with this rumor was that you're not going to be able to upload to YouTube through the PlayStation 4 share button, where there was a PlayStation 4 developer already said that he was fine with people uploading to YouTube, PlayStation 4 games to YouTube, which doesn't make sense. So rather, this rumor is wrong, or you're going to be allowed to upload to YouTube through the share function on the PlayStation 4. Either way, I do plan on getting around the HDCP regardless. So, and if you're just curious how you do that, there's one way I'm going to try out, and hopefully it works, is there's apparently a certain HDMI splitter that strips the signal automatically without the need of the other things I'm going to go over in a second. And if that's true, that's awesome, because that means I only have to spend like $20 and I can record with that. So pretty cool. But if it doesn't end up working, I will have to get what is known as an HDMI to DVI cable converter, and then a DVI to HDMI converter box. And what this does is, when it goes to DVI, it strips the signal of the HDCP away, and it then allows you to record by bringing it back into HDMI, so you can record through your devices. It's not relatively expensive. It only costs you about $40-50 to get all that you need, but it is a bit of a hassle, and it can be frustrating sometimes to have to buy, extra equipment when you already have a capture card that costs $160. Anyway, that's really all about I have time for. But if you enjoyed the video, thought it was somewhat informative, or just enjoyed the gameplay, be sure to give the video a like. If you want to stick around, be sure to subscribe, because I try to post Last of Us every Tuesday and Thursday, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.